Welcome back to the chase down. Thunder defeat the Lakers 105-86, and then they improve to 42-25 on the season. Thunder led pretty much this whole game, with their largest lead being 20. Thunder starters really showed out in this game. Make up for no Dennis Schroeder. Dennis is still gone. Probably be gone for a couple more games, and might not get him back to the playoffs. But Thunder got to hold out until then. Thunder starters all hit double digits in this game, and the Thunder bench really only had 20 points. So kind of been really not what we're used to seeing from the Thunder, especially in terms of fast break. The Thunder did a lot better job at scoring on the fast break. They had 18 fast break points. So last game they only had 9. Game before that they had 13. So I think fast break points is really going to be a big focus for the Thunder going through the rest of this season, and just trying to get some points in transition, be better at finishing around the rim, because really some of the Thunder's fast breaks this season have looked really sloppy, and they just kind of look like they're lost sometimes on the fast break. Thunder's defense looked a lot more like it did in that Jazz game and a lot less like it did in that Nuggets game. The rotations were there, the help defense was there, Thunder got a lot of steals. And it really seemed to affect the Lakers shooting, because the Lakers did not shoot well at all this game. Like I said earlier, Thunder had 9 steals, 18 fast break points, and the Lakers only shot 13% from 3. Neither team really shot the ball well from 3. Thunder only shot 20%. They were 5 for 24. Lakers were 5 for 37. But the teams did have a battle for points in the paint. Thunder had 46, and the Lakers had 44, so both teams did a good job at attacking the basket and trying to get to the line. Thunder did a really good job at knocking down their free throws this game, unlike last game, where we missed some costly free throws at the end of the game there. This time the Thunder shot 88.9%, so almost 90%, 32 for 36 from the line. Lakers did not shoot so well from the free throw line. They shot 65%, 19 for 29. So Thunder did a very good job. Again, also the refs are pretty whistle happy since we've been here in Orlando. A lot of free throws going on so far in these games, which slows down the game sometimes, which is good for the Thunder sometimes, and not so great when we're trying to build up some momentum. But kind of kept it going this game. Thunder threw a lot of different looks at LeBron James. Main defender being Lou Dort, so Lou Dort was out there most of the time when LeBron was, and he did a good job, even though big height disadvantage for Lou Dort. He used his muscle, try to get in there. Obviously LeBron's gonna score. That's just what he does. Best player in the NBA, LeBron's gonna score. Andre Robertson guarded him a couple times when he was out there. Andre Robertson, he did an alright job guarding him, but he got some help defense from the other guys. Darius Bazley got stuck on him sometimes, and he did a good job from letting him get to the rim. And then Chris Paul even got switched onto him a couple of times, and Chris Paul, no matter who he's playing defense on, he's gonna go right at him no matter what. So Thunder did a good job throwing some different looks at LeBron, forced him to take 19 shots just to get 19 points, and he only shot 8 free throws, so didn't let him draw too many fouls. I mean, considering it's LeBron. Thunder also held Anthony Davis to 9 points. He was 3 for 11, and he also got in some foul trouble. Ended up with 5 fouls. Usually when he was out there, he's getting guarded by Adams or Nerlens Noel, and then Gallinari might be on JaVale McGee out there. Thunder really they went right at Anthony Davis this game, just attacking the paint. Chris Paul had 21 points, 6 assists, 7 rebounds, and he was 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Chris Paul just got his mid-range game going. He attacked the basket, got his 6 assists, has a good pick and roll game. He just kind of had his way on the offensive end, took advantage of when he had mismatches like Quinn Cook on him. Just the whole Thunder team really did a good job at taking advantage of the mismatches they had. Gallinari had 19 points, 7 rebounds, 7 for 7 from the free throw line. Gallinari just played his game, didn't do much on the defensive end, and then came down on offense, got to the basket, hit a couple of 3-pointers. Steven Adams had 18 points. You know, he looked a lot like Steven Adams we saw in those scrimmages. You know, a little spring in his step, hit a Euro step layup one time in that game. You know, had a couple spin moves, and you know he did his thing. Hit his hook layups. He was 4 for 7 from the free throw line. Luguentz Dort, 14 points, 4 rebounds, and a steal. You know, like I said earlier, guarded LeBron pretty well. His shot wasn't really falling this game. He talked about it after the game. He still feels confident. He's not worried about his shot too much. But he did a really good job at attacking the basket and getting to the free throw line. He was 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Shea only had 13 points. Shea ran a lot of the point out there by himself. Billy Donovan staggered Chris Paul and Shea pretty well. You know, no Dennis Schroeder, so Shea's got to be out there to run the point. Shea talked about it before the game. He's had to run point guard a lot in his life, so he's not really worried about it. He had 13 points, 5 assists, 7 rebounds. He had block, and then he had 3 steals. So, you know, Thunder defense really showing out in this one. And he was 6 for 6 from the free throw line. So I think big moral of the story here, Thunder win when they knock down their free throws. All those starters except for Adams hit all their free throws. So, you know, like I said, starters stepped up with no Dennis Schroeder, no Mike Muscala, no Terrence Ferguson. Hamidou Diallo, once again, one of the first guys off the bench for the Thunder this game on the wing. This dude was all over the place. 7 points, 2 assists, 6 rebounds, had a steal. He was just in those passing lanes all night. Part of the Thunder being good on the fast break. Hamidou Diallo really pushes the break when he's out there for the Thunder. Once again, his defense has been really good, unexpected. I think one of the guys who's benefited the biggest from this break for the Thunder is Hamidou Diallo. Nerlens Noel didn't score, but he had 4 rebounds. He had a block and a steal. Like I said, Dre played alright defense, 4 points, 6 rebounds, and then played some alright defense on LeBron, guarded Kyle Kuzma a little bit. Nader came off the bench. He had 7 points, hit a 3-pointer. Nader's had some really high energy here in Orlando. He's been good at knocking down his threes. Scoring out there. When he's out there, dude wants the ball and he wants to make some buckets. Darius Bazley did not have a great game. He was 0 for 7. So I'd like to see Darius Bazley have a bounce back game. Next game, like I said, Thunder knocked down their free throws. They win, especially there towards the end of the game. Some people say the Lakers might not have been going full 100%, but that's not the Thunder's problem. Lakers have locked down that number 1 seed. And you know, LeBron and AD played a lot of minutes, and neither one of them really dominated that game. A lot better than last time the Thunder played the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma went off, no LeBron, no AD. So, you know, kind of weird to see the Thunder beat them with LeBron and AD, but, not back earlier when they only had a couple guys playing. Kyle Kuzma just went off. So I think this was a really good game for Billy Donovan. Didn't let the Lakers catch up. His timeouts have been so much better this year. If Thunder got a big lead and the other team scores a couple times in a row, Billy's like, nope, timeout. Let's get this together. Let's not lose our lead. And I really like seeing that from Billy Donovan. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Make sure to hit that like and that subscribe button. See you next time.